At dusk, within the Montgomery's residence, Lancelot and Eugene Montgomery were engrossed in a game of military strategy over the sand table. The back and forth was intense, with both sides fiercely contending. Mark Montgomery stood quietly by the side, observing in silence. Moments later, the game reached its conclusion. Eugene Montgomery inserted a white flag into the sand table, conceding defeat. "Your Highness truly is a military genius. Your mastery of warfare is unpredictable, even to gods and demons. It's impossible to guard against. I pride myself on being a strategist, yet today I find myself sorely outmatched." Eugene Montgomery shook his head with a smile and accepted a white towel from a nearby maid to carefully wipe his fingers. "You flatter me, Uncle Eugene. It was nothing more than a lucky move on my part," Lancelot replied humbly. Although he was a prince, Lancelot didn't dare act superior in front of Eugene Montgomery. This man was his most powerful backer in his quest for the throne, not only providing financial support, but also helping him rally allies and eliminate obstacles. It was precisely because of Eugene Montgomery's support that he had the confidence to suppress both Leonhardt and Julius. "Your Highness is extraordinarily gifted in both civil and military affairs. In time, you will surely become a ruler whose name echoes through the ages." Eugene Montgomery did not hesitate to lavish praise. "You're speaking too soon, Uncle. The position of Crown Prince is still undecided. No one can guarantee success." Lancelot shook his head. Though confident in his ability to surpass the other contenders, he remained cautious. One can never be too careful. Anything could go wrong before securing the throne. "With my godfather's support, along with the royal Bryant family and various aristocratic factions, Your Highness's path to becoming Crown Prince is all but assured," Mark Montgomery said with a smile. "That's true, but everyone knows that father has always favored the third prince. If he insists on supporting him, what then?" Lancelot's eyes narrowed slightly. Eugene Montgomery leisurely sat down and sipped his tea, saying nothing. Mark Montgomery glanced at his godfather, then lowered his voice. "If it really comes to that, Your Highness may need to harden your heart and stage a Schwanwood Gate incident." Lancelot's smile froze upon hearing those words. He looked at Eugene Montgomery, then shifted his gaze to Mark Montgomery. "Brother Mark, mind your words. Do you take me, Lancelot, for someone who would harm his own kin for power? Your Highness may be righteous, but your brothers may not be. While you're considering fraternal bonds, who's to say they're not plotting against you in secret?" Mark Montgomery reasoned. "I believe this matter needs further deliberation. What do you think, Uncle Eugene?" Lancelot turned the focus back to Eugene Montgomery. Mark Montgomery couldn't speak on behalf of the entire Montgomery household. If such a drastic move as the Schwanwood Gate incident were to take place, it would require Eugene Montgomery's approval. "I follow wherever Your Highness leads. No matter what decision you make, I will fully support it," Eugene Montgomery declared. "Then I must thank you, Uncle." Lancelot smiled slightly. "Oh, by the way, have there been any movements from the West Lacosian royal court?" Among all factions in the realm, the only one capable of truly threatening his bid for Crown Prince was the distant West Lacosian court. The 300,000-strong Black Dragon army could easily crush any force in its path. "I've looked into it," said Mark Montgomery. "There's internal turmoil in West Lacosia right now. They're undergoing a full-scale purge and have no time to interfere in Stonia's affairs. Besides, General Lewis is near death. If they don't want more trouble, the best choice is to play dead and act like nothing happened. Then I can rest easy." Lancelot smiled, visibly more relaxed. As long as the West Lacosian faction didn't make a move, everything would remain within his control. "Your Highness! Bad news! There's been an incident at home." Just then, Lancelot's personal guard, Wan Chong, burst in. "Why the panic? Can't you see I'm speaking with Uncle Eugene?" Lancelot frowned, clearly displeased. Wan Chong was a battle-hardened general. How could he be flustered over a mere triviality? "Your Highness! We've just received word that Zeus, the divine king from the pantheon gods, has suddenly broken into your residence. Without reason, he began slaughtering indiscriminately. Even the princess has been taken hostage. The whole place is in chaos." Wan Chong reported urgently. "What? Zeus, the divine king?" Lancelot sprang to his feet, his face darkening. "How could this be? I've never had any enmity with the Pantheon gods. Why would Zeus suddenly attack my residents and kill indiscriminately? Not only did he have no grudge with them, he'd even conducted business with them regularly. He truly couldn't understand what was going on. I'm unclear on the details, but our guards have suffered heavy casualties. We desperately need reinforcements. Your Highness must act now, Wan Chong urged, fists clenched. Damn the Pantheon gods! Slaughtering my men for no reason, intolerable! Lancelot's eyes burned with rage. Wan Chong, hear my command! Mobilize the troops immediately and surround the Pantheon gods' people. I want them to pay the price. At once, Your Highness! Wan Chong accepted the order and swiftly departed. In the entire capital of Stonia, only a handful had the authority to mobilize an army. Lancelot was one of them.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to